NFL analyst questions Cleveland Browns quarterback battle, Shedeur Sanders' chances of starting. NFL analyst Tony Grossi isn't sold on the idea of a wide-open quarterback battle, but Cleveland Browns coach Kevin Stefanski and the team's recent actions may suggest a more level playing field for rookie Shedeur Sanders, the former Colorado Buffaloes star. Former Colorado Buffaloes star quarterback Shedeur Sanders just wrapped up his first NFL minicamp and organized team activities. With an impressive start now behind him, Sanders can turn his attention to the next step in his rookie journey. But while Browns coach Kevin Stefanski has emphasized open competition across the board, at least one NFL analyst remains skeptical about just how open the battle really is. Tony Grossi of ESPN Cleveland recently shared his doubts on air. "I tend to not think that it's as wide open as they say," Grossi said. "I think they portray it as wide open to keep the rookies competing as hard as they can and to believe that the harder you work, the closer you get to a better role." Grossi's take, however, appears at odds with Stefanski's recent comments and the team's approach throughout OTAs and minicamp. "If you're on our roster, you're competing for a role," Stefanski said during a recent ESPN Cleveland appearance. He reiterated that message on the Cleveland Browns Daily podcast, emphasizing that while reps won't be split evenly, they will be distributed with purpose. "There's that old saying, you treat everybody fairly, but not the same," Stefanski said. "There's guys that need X number of reps. There's guys that don't. I mean, Joe Flacco is 40 years old, has seen a lot of football, played a lot of football. He does not need as many reps as the young guys do." That's exactly how it's played out on the field. Through minicamp and OTAs, Flacco saw limited snaps, likely due to his experience level and existing knowledge of the system, completing 18 of 35 passes. Sanders finished with the best completion percentage, completing 41 of 53 passes. Pickett would go 38 of 63, and Gabriel, who received the most reps, went 40 of 83. According to Yahoo Sports' Jory Epstein, the Browns used 2 spot practice sessions to maximize evaluation windows. These drills split the quarterbacks onto 2 separate fields, allowing both veterans and rookies to take snaps simultaneously, with rookies handling easier play calls. Per Epstein, Browns general manager Andrew Berry told Yahoo Sports that they are absolutely open to keeping all 4 quarterbacks on the team's final 53-man roster, temporarily pouring cold water on the idea of an upcoming quarterback trade. Berry cited the New England Patriots' 2000 strategy, when they carried 4 quarterbacks during Tom Brady's rookie season, as precedent. It's a noteworthy comparison given Cleveland's current depth chart and Sanders' relationship with Brady. Oftentimes, the thought in the NFL is like, well, your starter gets 70% of the reps, your backup gets 25% of the reps, and your third guy gets 5% of the reps, Berry told Yahoo Sports. It doesn't have to be that way, especially in the spring when we have some flexibility. Both Berry and Stefanski have stressed that performance and adaptability will outweigh pedigree in determining who stays and who starts in Cleveland. Taken together, the messaging and on-field decisions suggest that while quarterback reps may not be perfectly equal, the opportunity for upward movement is real, especially for a rookie like Sanders. With minicamp now in the rearview, veteran players will now enter a 5-week summer break before training camp kicks off. Rookies will continue with closed practices next week, offering Sanders the opportunity to continue developing, albeit out of the public eye. For Sanders, the positive early impression matters, and if the competition truly remains open, he'll have every chance to prove himself between now and the start of the season. NFL analyst Royce Winstead has made a career out of seeing what others overlook. He's not afraid to go against the tide, and this week, on his syndicated radio show, Fourth and Truth, he lit a spark that's already caught fire across Cleveland. "The Browns don't have a quarterback battle," Winstead said. "They have a quarterback illusion. And if Shedeur Sanders is in it, he's just window dressing." The comment hit social media like a thrown helmet. To some, it was a disrespectful dismissal of a promising rookie. To others, it was a veteran's unsentimental truth about the NFL machine. But to Shedeur Sanders, it was just more fuel. Ever since arriving in Cleveland, Shedeur Sanders has lived in the shadow of expectation. Not only the son of Hall of Famer Deion Sanders, but a quarterback with swagger, accuracy, and the pressure of transforming promise into production in a cold-weather, blue-collar AFC North battleground. He didn't,